Next up, let's talk about the agenda. The first thing is that you might wonder, why did we design a specific screen where all the information is already available in the calendar? Most notably the task of the day and the events of the day, everything is already there. So why did we do a specific screen for the same information? The reason is that we think that on a day-to-day basis, there is no point in having all that information, all the events of the week, all the tasks of the week. That is not helping when it comes to being really focused and achieving your goals. That's why the agenda is allowing you to be much more focused and achieve those objectives. And so the goal is to really display the events you're going to attend and the tasks that you are supposed to complete. The problem is that most likely your calendar doesn't look something like this, I'm pretty sure. It probably looks something like this, something where you've got conflicting events all over. The reason is that you've got those events conflicting because you probably have many calendars in your life. Probably a personal calendar, a professional calendar, but I'm sure other calendars. It could be a calendar that you share with your family, it could be your favorite sports team, it could be your manager, it could be your colleagues because you want to know when they are available to schedule a meeting. My point is that all of those calendars create many events that create many conflicts. And so that's why your agenda, if it were to display everything, all the events from all of your calendars, it would be a big mess because you would see a lot of events that are not really relevant to you. What we wanted to achieve with the agenda is to display only the events that are relevant to you, so where your time is going to go. That's why we decided to actually allow you to configure your calendar and to distinguish them. Let me show you. If you go to settings and to calendars, you will see that you can define some calendars as primary and other as secondary. Primary calendars are the calendars holding events that you are likely going to attend. Secondary calendars are more for you to keep an eye on things, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to go to all of those. Let's take a look at what it means in routine with that setup. You've got green and yellow and blue and green as primary, and as secondary you've got the yellow one here enabled. If you go to the calendar, you will see everything. Blue, green, yellow, everything is being displayed. However, because the goal of the agenda is to display only the relevant information, this event here, which comes from the yellow calendar, which has been defined as secondary, is available, is being displayed in the calendar. But if I go to the agenda, it's not being displayed because there is no point in distracting you with information which is not relevant to you. However, on the per event basis, you can always override those rules. You could always say, I'm going to actually show an agenda, in which case the event is going to be displayed in the agenda. And you can always go the other way around by saying hide from agenda, in which case it disappears from the agenda, but always available in your calendar. So do not worry, no email is being sent to anybody, nothing disappears. It is really just you telling routine, I'm available during that time, or I'm actually going to go to that event, even though it's coming from a secondary calendar. That's it. It allows you to have better control of your agenda. Now, something else which is interesting and most important to people is not to miss meetings. And so that's why you can join meetings, as you can see from here. You can also open events and join from here, but you can also obviously use the dashboard and join from here. And obviously you will receive a notifications 10 minutes before the event starts so that you don't miss anything important. So again, remember, the agenda is all about being focused on what is happening today in your life and achieving your goals.